Welcome to today's market report. European stock markets are seeing opening higher on Tuesday, helped by the news that the European Union leaders have agreed on a massive stimulus plan to help rebuild the economies damaged by the coronavirus pandemic. At 7 o'clock this morning, DAX future contracts in Germany traded 1% higher, FTSE 100 rose 0.7% in the UK, CAC 40 futures in France climbed 0.8%. After almost 5 days of haggling, the leaders agreed on a compromise that cut the share of grants within the 750 billion euro envelope to 390 billion euros, down from 500 billion euros originally proposed, and the rest in repayable loans. That comes on top of the 7-year €1 trillion EU budget that had been a source of contention even before the pandemic. This is an important signal beyond Europe's borders that the EU, even with all the EU member states' varying backgrounds, is able to take action, according to German Chancellor Merkel told reporters during a joint news conference with French President Emmanuel Macron. US policymakers are also set to discuss their next steps in responding to the coronavirus crisis later on Tuesday, with investors expecting another economic package in the near future, given some earlier measures are set to expire at the end of July. Adding to the positive tone, promising early data from trials of 3 potential COVID-19 vaccines was released Monday, adding to hopes that such a vaccine might be ready by the end of the year. This comes with the number of coronavirus infections having climbed above 14.7 million, with over 605,000 deaths worldwide, according to the latest data from Johns Hopkins University. In corporate news, UBS will be in the spotlight after the Swiss banking giant announced a net profit of $1.23 billion for the second quarter, down 11% from the same period last year, but ahead of analysts' expectations. British online electricals retailer AO World has proposed an employee incentive scheme that would benefit all of its 3,000 workers, it said on Tuesday. Measured over 5 to 7 years, the AO Value Creation Plan (VCP) would reward value created above a share price hurdle of £5.23, equivalent to a market capitalization of £2.5 billion, and representing growth of about 30% a year from Monday's closing share price of 164.8 pence. Oil prices edged higher on Tuesday but remained in a tight trading range around $40 a barrel. US crude futures traded 0.1% higher at $40.95 a barrel, while Brent contract rose 0.2% to $43.38. Gold futures rose 0.1% to $1,819.95 per ounce. On the FX front, GBP USD is likely to accelerate the upside on a breakout of the 127.40 level, according to the UOB Group. The UK Finance Minister Rishi Sunak said that the coronavirus crisis has had a major impact on the country's public finances after the government borrowing surged to a record £127.9 billion in the first 3 months of the 2020-21 fiscal year. The GBP USD pair is heading back towards 127 amid a fresh round of selling seen in the US dollar across the board as the risk sentiment improves in Europe. EUR-USD jumped to a fresh multi-month highs on Tuesday after the European Union reached a historical deal on the €750 billion coronavirus recovery fund. The pair is nearing the March peak at 114.95. However, analysts at Commerzbank like the idea to take profits here. The dollar index this morning was down 0.1% at 95.718, having earlier traded at a more than 4-month low of 95.687. Dollar yen was up 0.1% at 107.31. This is today's market news. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.